Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Discard Dead, where we like to open boosters and boxes of dead and long forgotten trading card games. And today we'll be opening a deck of Towers in Time, a collectible card game released by Thunder Castle Games in 1995. So it's been a while since my first booster medley video, where I opened a bunch of packs, one of which was a Towers in Time booster, when I hadn't the faintest idea how to play the game, and no real access to any sort of rules or even any information on deciphering the many icons that can appear on cards. These icons dictate what the cards are and what they can do, essentially. That's all changed now. I've discovered a trove of information in the form of a delightful article on Board Game Geek, which I will share in the description below. Let's just open this dude up and see what's inside. And then afterwards I'll go over some card aspects and details and the icons that'll appear. So before I actually do open this part, there are actually two different types of decks which you can find. You can find the limited edition one, which is this one. It has a very nice dragon sticker on the tuck box lid. This is a randomized deck of 55 cards. No rules. There's no rule book inside, which is odd for a sealed deck of cards. There's actually another kind. There is an advanced copy. It will actually say advanced copy here. It won't actually have this dragon sticker. I don't know what it's got. It might have some sort of clear tape or nothing at all. Those advanced copy decks actually have a fixed assortment of 55 cards. They're the same assortment within every single advanced copy deck. When we open this up, you'll see, oh wow, it's actually a paper sticker. You'll actually see collector's numbers on the cards, and with the advanced copy, it actually had a separate collector's number per se. Not quite. It was more rather the card's position in the deck, I guess. Okay. Oh wow. Wow. Okay. Here we go. It actually has an icon card on the back. That's amazing. That's really cool. Great, we'll go over that later. So, oh, okay. Wow, a card redemption trading scheme. That's cool. Keep those to the side. Okay, so we have River, Heat, Karak Regulars, Wall of Ice, Dwarf Cannon, Summon Skeletons, these are so awesome, Gate to Aegea, Iceberg, Hill, the Mad Norseman, Mjorn Elemental. There's a bunch of different types of Mjorn Elementals. They're all aspected to either water, fire, earth, and wind. Disrupt Transport, Dwarf Home Guard. I've got a Raise Dead spell card, Siren, Clouds, Lake, another Mjorn Elemental. We've got Essence Enhancement, Lightning Reflexes, Solid Ground, Mjorn Elf Cavalry. We've got a Wand of Fire, Wind, Firestorm, another Mjorn Elemental, a different type of Mjorn Elemental, so now we have an Earth type, Airy Water, Wall of Stone, Lars's Norse Raiders, Orb of Dumar, Zephyr, Hot Spring, another Mjorn Elemental, and another Mjorn Elemental. We've got Fly, Karak Militia, cute little seal. We've got Maranth Death Knights, Plain, Desert, Mjorn Elemental, Maranth Orc Catapult, Pirate Ship, Falcon, Ilael, Elf Prince. Let's stuff this back up. We've got Atir's Stone Golem, Valley, Mjorn Elemental, Maranth Orcs, Breathe Fire, Pirates, and Scorpion. So this is our 55 card deck. Now, on this card you'll find attributes: Temper, Cost, Attack, and Defense. Before we get into these ones, I'll go over something very quickly. So we have a card type called a source. if you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, this would be the equivalent of a land card. You tax it, or sap it, I think. Tax it for temper, which is this game's version of mana. So for example, with the Scorpion card, the first number is how much mana this creature actually generates when you tax it or tap it. The number in the square is how much it costs. So this Scorpion costs 1 temper to play. It has an attack value of 2 and a defense of 1. So these icons here, this is a totem card. Totems can act as creatures. They can be attached to followers, which is a different type of creature type, with this icon. See if that comes up. All right. Yeah. So you can attach a totem to a follower. A follower can also have a couple of magic items attached to him as well. Monsters cannot have totems. You also have mounts, which can act as attachments to creatures. Different types of objects. So we have source cards, which generate mana. There are gate cards. Let's see if I can find a gate. I think I found one before. There's a multicolored one. Let's see. Oh, I could have sworn I found a gate card. Let's go over it real quickly again. Okay, gates sort of act as sources of temper for when you need to summon creatures or pay for magical items or spells. But they can end up destroying the tower that's built with them and any creatures that are inhabiting that tower. So when I say tower, I'm referring to the towers in time that this game is. So when you play, you take the top 5 cards of your deck and you place them face up. These are your shields. These are equivalent to your life points, essentially. You then have spaces for towers. And to create a tower, it starts off with a source card. So let's see, a desert is a source. Valley is another source. And then depending on, not quite. So in that tower, after you've got your source card, you've got 3 other spaces. You've got a minor, a median, and a major space. Scorpion, this icon denotes that it is a minor creature. Pirates, this is a median creature. And then we have, do I have any majors? I've got a major, Mjorn Elemental. To place a major creature into a tower, you must have a median creature. To place a median creature into a tower, you must have a minor creature already inhabiting it. And they form your 3 spaces in front of your tower. So you've got your minor, your median, and your major. Creatures that you have in a tower can perform a combat action, which goes into its own separate phase. Your combat actions will be to try and destroy your opponent's shields, which are the life points. To destroy a shield, it must... In terms of a shield's damage, it takes 1 major creature to destroy a shield. It takes 2 median creatures to destroy a shield and 4 minor creatures to destroy a shield. So we can say that a shield has 4 points of life or 4 points of armor. A minor, median, or a major will inflict 1, 2, and 4 respectively. Okay, let's have a look at some spell cards. So we have got instant spells. Okay, so we have instant effect spells. To use an instant effect spell, the item must be taxed to use its action. Every creature or item that you have can perform an action. And so to use this spell effect, you need to tax it. That's pretty much it. You've got sustained spells, which, let's see, that's a sustained spell. So Breathe Fire is, so in terms of, say, magic, this might be similar to an enchantment spell, which has like an upkeep cost. So that cost must be paid every turn to maintain it. And then you have walls, which are very similar. I actually couldn't find much information about that shows difference. Actually, no, they're more like, it seems like they're more like protection things. So, yeah, so a wall has a sustained cost, and it is a wall card. They cast on towers to increase the defense of creatures that are inhabiting it. What's on the back? Nope. That's okay, I have other things. So some of the elemental icons, we have the wind icon, if you can see that there. We have the earth icon, which is here. Let's try and find a proper one. I am so sorry, guys. I had it before. Here we go. This is our water icon. Right, I'll let you guess what this one is. This is our fire icon. So, when you place a source to start up your tower, that source will generate one temper of its particular type. So plane will generate one earth temper. The border itself will denote what kind. A hot spring can generate a water or a fire temper. This is important for summoning creatures of that particular type into your tower. And then we have other cards. This is a white magic icon. And here we have a black magic icon. In terms of the game's lore, black magic is cast using temper drawn from creatures, from living creatures. White magic is cast from temper drawn from items or non-living objects. Let's see. So we've got artifacts, icons, items, gates, and sources. Artifacts are cards that you can place in your tower. They can perform their own actions, but they can't be equipped to creatures. Items, like magic items and things like that, they can be equipped to followers, which can enhance their attack and defense or give them special abilities. Let's see. So in terms of Breathe Fire, this icon says that it is a magical attack, which is important for creatures that are immune to magical damage. So Breathe Fire is a sustained spell, sort of like an enchantment. This bow icon says that it's a ranged attack. It deals 3 damage. It is a magical attack, and it is a fire element card. And then there are other different icons. So we have this icon here. This is an army icon. An army icon allows you to group multiple creatures together to perform a single attack. So again, drawing similarities to Magic the Gathering, when you have a creature that attacks and is blocked by another creature, the attacking creature dictates where the damage is assigned. So a creature with an attack of 4 against a creature with a defense of 3 and a creature with a defense of 2 can determine which of those creatures is going to die by dealing enough damage to kill it. In Magic, they have banding, which gives the defender the ability to choose where the damage is allocated. Same thing with this army icon. a number of creatures together with the army icon, the defender can choose where the damage goes, essentially. This icon here that looks like a wing, that says that the creature has flying and cannot be blocked except by other creatures that have flying, or if they have this ranged attack icon. Ranged attack icon is sort of similar to reach, except that a creature with a ranged attack can make an attack against another creature and won't be damaged as well. That's pretty much it for the most part. This icon is a regeneration icon, and temper can be used to save a creature from dying. I think that's pretty much all of them. Oh no, we've got this icon here, is the fast icon. A creature with a fast icon can actually perform 2 actions, the first of which must be a combat action, and the second action can be any other action that it has access to, whether from a spell or a magic item. Then there is the quick icon. Let's see if I can find that real fast, real quick. Here we go. This quick icon, in terms of similarities to Magic the Gathering again, this would be the same as First Strike. A creature with the quick icon assigns its damage to a defending creature first, before damage is dealt back to the Scorpion. Otherwise, damage is dealt simultaneously to attackers and defenders. And then, oh, here we go. So this is our gate. This is our gate icon. So gates often have different abilities which will ultimately result in destruction of a tower. When one of your shields goes down, use the gate to immediately replace it. Gate and everything in its tower is destroyed. Okay. For that example. Where's the other one? So there's a couple of icons that aren't showing up in these cards. One is the paralyze icon, which comes up as an octagon with a solid black octagon inside it. That is a paralyze, so a creature that is paralyzed cannot attack. And then there is the invisibility icon, which essentially looks like the outline of a follower icon. And a creature with the invisibility icon cannot be affected by minor creatures. It's either minor creatures or followers. No, it's minor creatures, it is. So that was a deck of Towers in Time. I hope I've been able to explain a few things to help in understanding the game. I'm gonna make another video later, like an actual how to play video, and I'll go over a lot of things step by step. And again, in the description below, please don't hesitate in checking out the Board Game Geek article link, which has a full description of every single portion of the game's rules in total. Thank you very much, and hope you guys have a good night. Bye.